welcome back to my channel and for today's plan with me. If you are new here, go ahead and subscribe, hit that bell notification so you can be updated for new videos, all of that jazz. I sell digital planners in case you're curious, so my link tree is below along with all the freebies and my Etsy shop and all that good stuff. So today, like I told you, if you haven't watched the recent video for the new deluxe planner that will be hitting the shop next month, I'm gonna plan in it today because I lost my planner. But here's the funny thing. Okay, I have so much to talk to you guys about. I feel like my plan with me's are like the time when I can really just dump off my entire work week to you guys and like just let you know what's going on, because there's a lot going on. Some stuff that's kind of intense, some stuff that's lighthearted. So we'll start out with the little lighthearted stuff. So this morning, if you don't know, let me just say this. I decided to reinstall TouchNotes. So I uninstalled it and reinstalled it. And the reason I did this is because the lock feature apparently popped up for some and I wasn't seeing it. So I thought maybe I had an old version or something was off, because I had my TouchNotes downloaded from that link situation. So I did sync majority of my notes, but I think what happened was I wasn't syncing it every single time I used my planner. So that's where I went wrong. So if you are using your planner, make sure you hit that little cloud and upload your note into that space after every use. So in case you do lose the app or you decide to reuse the app somewhere else, it should show up with the updated version of what you've done. Yeah, I wasn't doing that every single time. So I was blaming TouchNotes in the last video, but yeah. So right now, just to explain what's happening, I'm currently like just kind of picking my week view. Excuse me. I'm not going to put my week view behind the week view tab. Excuse me, I'm sorry, you guys, the week view tab or the day tab, and I'm not going to put my trackers behind the tracker because I have my first month, that number 1 up there. I have that starting for April. And since it's still very early in March, I'm just, well, it's not very early, but we still have like 2 weeks left in March. So I'm just going to put those in front of that. And then when it's all said and done, I'll probably end up deleting these these planner things, because I won't necessarily need them. I want to start in April. I'm only doing this because, like I said, so my planner situation, let me get back to that story. It deleted everything and I lost everything. So I was like, I might as well just use the new undated planner in the shop and just let you guys see how it plans, see if you guys can, get down with it or whatever, if you want to purchase it, yada, yada, yada. So this morning I go in to do my planner after I put all of my new stickers inside of this planner, all of my stickers, period, not even new ones, just all of them, which took forever. I woke up to my planner being inside of TouchNotes, y'all. Yep. Now, it wasn't the most recent version of it, but it was probably the last version that I personally backed up in TouchNotes. But the font was all super large and it looked stupid. And I was just like, okay, you know what? No, I can't. Like, I can't even deal with this. So yeah, that's what happened with that. So what I'm doing right now, because obviously I'm not up between the hours of 1 to 5 a.m. So I'm blocking that off to use that space for like notes or things like that. Master lists, things like that, to keep up with like my full week to-do list. I do that because too, like, I don't use a daily view every single day, which is what a part of my planning system. So I don't have like linked weeks and linked days in the months on my planners. I have 12 templates in this planner for your week and 12 templates for your day view. And you'll just select whichever one you like and put it behind the tab for your week views for that month and for your day views for that month. So like, for example, April has a dashboard. Well, whatever you decide to name it. Of course, this is an undated planner, so I'm just going to use mine for an example. Mine starts at April. So April has a dashboard. And within that dashboard, there is a little section where you can click on weekly views, daily views, and trackers. Those are basically like dividers. You'll put whatever trackers and whatever week views and day views that you use behind those specific dividers so that you're able to navigate through your planner a whole lot easier, which I absolutely love. So for this view, for the scheduled view, I decided to go really simple. I wanted to use the font and just go ahead and highlight the number down instead of doing like the color all the way across. And the reason I did that was because it was kind of getting in the way the last time I did it. It looked really pretty and colorful, but it was hard to like move things around if I wanted to because that bar was there. So I decided not to do that with this view. But anyways, I'm going to kind of update you guys on some things so that you guys can pray for my mom. I'm not going to give her whole testimony. First, I want to ask permission and everything like that. But my mom's been through a lot over the past 4 years, lots of surgeries, lots of things. And so it's been very stressful. And, it's been a test of faith. But right now she's actually in the hospital again. So if you guys can just say a prayer for my mom, she's doing a lot better. She's on the up and up, but it was just a lot of stress on her body. So it would be great if you guys can say some prayers for healing and well wishes and things like that. Just praying for her. But so it's been kind of a stressful week, which is probably, I think, why I didn't get that many stickers into the shop this week. I was blocked. First, I was working on the undated of this because I only made this version for July. So this planner was completely created for July, and I was working on the different colors for July. But when my planner deleted, I was like, well, if I just make an undated version of this planner, then I can use it and release it into the shop in advance. So I ended up changing up my plans, which is why I also didn't really get a whole lot of work done in the shop. And I think I only got one sticker kit in the shop, but I got 2 sticker kits done this week. I think that's what happened because that's essentially what happened. But I think I could use the creative break because last week I did do a lot. I did create a lot and I did think a lot. And so this was honestly a stressful week, a tiring week, and it was definitely the mental break was definitely needed. So that was kind of the more stressful part of my week, but I still feel very blessed. As you guys know or can tell, I don't let things like that bother me too much because I do have faith. You know what I'm saying? I understand that things happen in life. You can't break down every time something bad happens. What you have to do is get a grip. I know everyone deals with things differently. I've been through a lot in my life. To say that would be an understatement. I've been through a lot more than I think I show. And so when I hit a wall or things get a little difficult, for me, creating or just taking that time to really hone in on something else really does help. But in the same token, so does a prayer journal. Do you guys have a journal to write down your thoughts in? If you don't, I highly recommend you get one. It doesn't even have to be one of mine. Even if it's paper, just have a journal somewhere. And if you're not a believer, just write what you're feeling. You'll be surprised how good it can feel to dump out what's on your heart. I know for me, when I'm stressed, I go straight to the Lord and I just pour out everything I'm worried about. And I think that's why I can get on here within these past few videos and not sound like what my week was. You know what I'm saying? It really helps. But I'm going to get off of that soapbox. I just wanted to let you guys know some ways. So anyways, if you're new here and you've never seen me plan before, I'm a creature of habit. I'm very much an organized person. So what you're going to see here is me just laying out the foundation of how majority of my days go. Because I do have 2 children and both of them are under 5. So I very much have to stick to a routine in order for me to run my business, take care of the house, take care of things. My husband works from home, so there is, he helps tremendously, yes, but there's a lot on my shoulders as far as the home part of everything is because I am a homemaker, but now I'm a business owner too and a mama, so I have to be organized basically. And so my planner system, it had to be basically where I could function with it, but I wanted everyone else to be able to function with it too, which is why I have 12 different views. But I like the schedule blocking view a lot because sometimes when you're very busy, which I know next week is going to be one of those very busy weeks because I didn't get anything really into the shop except 1 sticker kit. I know that next week's going to be busy, so I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time in my planner, but it's nice to reference what I've done or what I'm probably going to do. And that's why my planner is set up the way that it is. My planner system is literally set up for those of us who know they're not going to pick up their planner every single day. But when they do pick up their planner, they don't want to feel like they've wasted days. And they also don't want to feel like they've wasted money because, when you have a hyperlinked planner that is filled with so many links, you feel the pressure to use it on a daily basis. And you should, right? Because you purchased it. But what ends up happening is when you miss a few days or you miss a week or whatever out of those hyperlinked days, or you missed some of your trackers, you didn't use them for that month, the mind will sort like you'll start to feel a little guilty, and then you don't want to go, using it or doing anything because you're like, I already missed days. I don't really feel like I should use this planner anymore. It's not working for me. And then you just decide altogether that planners don't work for you. Here to tell you, I've done that several times. It wasn't until I started doing my planners like this that I started using it a whole heck of a lot more. Because you don't need to plan every single day. You can plan out your entire week and have it laid out. Sometimes you don't even need to plan out your week though. What if you just want to plan out your month and then you can just glance at it? That's why I designed my planners that way. Also, it takes a lot of weight off of the planner, so it's able to function for a lot more tablets, a lot more people. This planner is only a little over 100 pages. So let that sink in. That's a much smaller file than a 600, 700, 800, 900 paged planner, which of course allows me to offer you the version whether you want it compressed or not compressed. If you have it compressed, it's going to move a heck of a lot faster. If you watch the planner walkthrough, the only thing that's going to be different between the compressed version and the non-compressed version is the smiley faces in the mood tracker. I don't know what happened there. I did get them from like an outside source. However, when I put them in there, it looks great. And then when I go to compress them, they get fuzzy. So it's up to you whether or not you care. What you can do is use the compressed version and then just copy the page from the non-compressed version where it's very crisp and put it in there for your mood trackers. The only thing is that it won't be, the links won't work on that one page, but I mean, it's not going to make much of a big difference, I don't think. But yeah, so I would consider my planning method like the copy and paste, the page behind, the binder method, right? You have a binder, you have dividers, you put what you need in it, you don't put what you don't need in it. So you have a bunch of templates in here and you can just paste whatever you need to use for that month in there. So I'm just dragging things around like you guys see, and just setting up my week, how I hope that it will go. I hope that the monotony of this week happens so that I can fit everything where I want to fit it, because the next week after this one is going to be where I really do some serious spring cleaning and things and prepping for my sister to come out here, because prayerfully she will be out here on April 1st. We have been like scheduling and rescheduling her to visit me for like the past 3 years. And it has been devastating because obviously with COVID and everything, she didn't get to meet her nephew when he was a baby. So she's never met her nephew before, and she hasn't seen my daughter Leia since she was like 2, and Leia is now 4 going on 5. So, for an aunt who's super close, it just, it's heartbreaking a little bit. So I'm very excited for her to come out. So I have a lot of planning to do with that as well. So next week's plan with me is going to be pretty filled because there's going to be a lot that I need to do. I wanted to film a lot of day plan with me's in my other planner. However, like I said, I got too excited and did that thing. So that didn't work out in my favor. However, I was able to look back at my list that I made in my plan with me to see what it is that I wanted to do. And so I didn't get this sticker kit in the shop, but if you watch the planner walkthrough, you will see what the exclusive vault sticker kit is. And basically, because I was requested to do like Easter stickers, but I don't do like the bunny rabbits and like the whole shebang. Like I don't do Easter the way most people do. And so instead of putting Easter stickers in the shop, I decided to do the exclusive vault for those of you who've purchased my planners. So if you don't know what that is, basically if you purchase my planner, you get a subscription. Any of the fully loaded planners. So that's the teddy bear planner, the faith planner, and then the undated planners only. Those get subscriptions. Basically, you'll get a password and it'll take you to the exclusive vault on my website. And each month on the 25th of the month, you will have access to a new sticker kit. And it is basically to decorate that following month. So since next month is April, I did a full kit and I revealed it yesterday in the planner video where you can see what that kit was. It's absolutely stunning. I love it so much. I am going to sell it in the shop as my Easter kit, which is what I was gonna say. So technically I completed 2 sticker kits this week, not 1, but 2. But yeah, that's what I wanted to say with that. Excuse me. So I'm putting my master list across this top thing here, and I'm just kind of writing in some things that I want to get done tomorrow. As far as the small work block that, I have going on. I'm not going to work a lot tomorrow. I intend to deep clean my house because, like, oh my freaking geez, it absolutely needs to get cleaned. It's ridiculous. So I'm just putting like some of the things that I want to do around the house, but also mainly what I want to work on in that small little window that I have on my scheduler for work. Because yeah, that definitely needs to happen. I wanted to clean last weekend, but I don't remember what happened. Something got in the way of me doing that, so that's why that didn't really work out. But anyways, yesterday I posted the S Pen Pro versus the S Pen video. And as I'm writing with my S Pen in this video, I'm like, yo, the S Pen Pro, excuse me, not the S Pen. I'm just like, yo, this is so worth it if you are digital planning. Like it doesn't compare to the little one. So if you can save up, like I was saying in that video, and just be mindful of the tip of the pencil, definitely do it. So I'm actually going to schedule out my week chores in the weekly week chore keeper template. And like I told you guys, I'm just pasting everything before the month of April. So I don't have a divider for that in here because I don't want to do a whole entire month setup for March since March is almost over. So look at my April setup already. You see what I'm saying? Like those are the sections that I would put that behind there. So technically this tracker would go behind here and the daily view would go behind there and my weekly view would go behind the weekly views tab. That way I can access all of those for the month of April. But I'm not doing that because but you see how I used my monthly like scheduler here? That's going to help me schedule out my actual month view so I don't have to look at my phone. I wanted that there so bad because I realize how much I struggle planning my month views with you guys because I'm always trying to think like, what do I have going on this month? I know there's things I want to get done, but yeah. So if you were able to catch that scheduling view, I'm ballparking hoping to have these planners in the shop between the 22nd and the 24th of April. But we'll see because there's going to be basically like there's 4 colors, right? All of them are undated, but then there'll be a Sunday start and a Monday start. So you have to do that per 4 colors. So you understand what I'm saying here? Like it's double, so it'll be like 8 planners or so in the shop that I have to get in there because there'll be different color options. So I'm like, yeah, I have to really take my time with this, make sure that they're all neatly done, make sure the listings are prepared. And with my sister coming out in April, I just wanted to give myself that buffer. Plus, I wanted to test this planner out. So you guys get to witness me testing this planner out like how I would do with my other planners before I release them in the shop. You guys get to see me do it since I'm not using the other planner anymore due to that whole malfunction thing that happened. But yeah, so I'm just putting the number above the lettering here or above the word for each week. I thought that would look really pretty and I'm very pleased with the way that it looks actually because I was like, where am I going to put the numbers? So if you ever use this view and you don't know where you want to put your numbers, this is a really pretty way to do it where it looks really fancy, like maybe get a script font. And then just put it there. And if you don't know how to download fonts into your Samsung tablet or into like TouchNotes, I did a video on that. It's on my channel. So if you want to check that out, you can. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday are technically like the weekend for us. So I was just changing the color there so that I would know that that's like my days to really get the cleaning in. Tomorrow's definitely a laundry day, but I was like, tomorrow's like a lot of things. Like I can't just shove a whole bunch of stickers into this view. Now, if I was doing my month view, then sure. But like, I was like, what am I going to use? And I was like, let me pull this planner up in split view. You can pull up the same file in split view inside of TouchNotes. So that's so stinking cool. So basically I just have the same planner up on the other side and I am like basically trying to decide how I'm going to do this. And I decided after looking at like how it will look in there, it would just be like a whole bunch of stickers in there that I'm just going to use one of the cleaning day stickers inside of the cleaning day kit, which it looks so pretty and it disappeared for some reason. So like with this plan with me, let me just say this, TouchNotes was acting a plumb fool. I was just like, okay, what is going on? Like things were malfunctioning like a mug. I sped this up a little bit so that you guys wouldn't see like the real struggle that was happening here. But like I was so ticked off because for one, I was filming this while my daughter was on the potty. So like she was like calling my name and like all of these things were going on and I was just trying to plan, I'm like, I'm trying to get this done so I can get this edited and get it up and scheduled out so that I can work on the next thing so that I can actually take tomorrow off to clean. But it was just so many things going on. Like the fact that this sticker, for some reason, every time I zoomed in, kept coming to me. I know it's not my actual planner because I went into like smaller files previous to this and they were all tripping. So I'm like, maybe he's doing an update. Whenever my TouchNotes app acts crazy like this, it's normally like an update about to happen or something's about to change in the app. So I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to write it off to that and just try to ignore how long it's taking me to do something that would take me like no time at all. But yeah, I love the way that that came out. If you guys haven't noticed in my recent sticker kits, these two fonts have been like my zhuzh. Like I love them. I purchased them obviously so that I can use them with the commercial license, but I got them from this website called Creative Fabrica. I use that website a lot for my fonts because they have like a plethora of fonts for like nothing at all. Well, I have the subscription, so I don't pay anything anyways because I pay monthly. But if you want to go on there, they always have like sales and sometimes they have like free bundles of fonts. Creativefabrica.com. Yeah, definitely check it out if you guys want to like buy fonts. They've got like all sorts of things on there. So they have classes and stuff like that. Yeah, it's like, I don't know what that other thing is called. I forgot. I was going to try to reference it, but no. These cleaning stickers are it. Like they are the thing. Like I love these stickers so much. When I made them, I pretty much pat myself on the back because I try to think of everything that encompassed cleaning for me and other people. I even asked my husband, I was like, yo, like, am I missing something? Like make sure I'm not missing anything for like chores or stuff like that. But now we're going to go ahead and plan out my day for tomorrow. And I love a lazy day view when I know I'm not going to touch this planner too much. I might reference it every now and again, maybe film a reel with it. So having a view that's kind of already done for me, I needed that inside this planner. Yes, widgets are everything. I love them. However, sometimes you ain't got time for widgets. So I don't know what that was about. I'm tired, you guys. Anyways. So yeah, I was just like, let me just get one of these lazy day views. I call it that. It's not a lazy day view, but I call it that because see, it's already done for you, right? You can put a few stickers in there, write down a few things, and it's essentially already done. So another reason why I love doing the scheduling view for my planning system is because if you've planned out your week and you have your schedule set up like how you want, which I'm struggling right here to get it, but you can just circle what you've scheduled out for that day of that week. You can put it within your daily view so that you can use it and like change it around and see like, you know, did I stick to this schedule? You know, that kind of thing. You'll see in a second what I mean. So like I'm putting it here, you know what I'm saying? Each view in my planner has a schedule because I feel like it's necessary. You want to see if you're overlapping in areas because sometimes a lot of things don't get accomplished for us in our days because we overplanned. We get too excited and we're like, oh, I just want to use these stickers. Oh my gosh, I'm going to put everything everywhere. This is so cute, yada, yada, yada. And then you don't actually end up you don't end up accomplishing over half of what you've done. You may have spent more time planning that day than you actually did accomplishing the plans that you planned. So that's why I did this like this, because I know that a lot of people are guilty of it. And I can honestly say with this planner system, that doesn't happen to me because I don't spend 10 years inside of my planner. As you guys see, I'm just bam, boom, thank you, ma'am. This stuff is planned out. I can look at it to reference it on my phone and make sure everything is going according to what I said and go about my day. And I'll say this, if you don't know how to pick a digital planner or what digital planning system works best for you, because obviously my system may not work for everybody as much as I would hope it would. But if this idea is not for you, one way you need to decide or could decide if a planning system is worth it, look at the person who created it, right? So I'm not trying to take anybody out. I'm just going to say this. If you're following somebody and they don't seem to have it together, but they have an Etsy shop for planners and they're constantly talking about how they're struggling to keep up with themselves or they can't quite do this or, you know, things didn't work out. They didn't get stuff done when they wanted to. I think that makes sense, right? I can't remember what I said. But basically, yeah, if they couldn't basically fulfill what they had in their planner, then that system more than likely does not work. And I'm not trying to be mean, but I'm just saying that means they're just doing it to sell planners. They're not thinking about an actual system to get people in order and to get their days in order. keep in mind, and I'm going to toot my own horn here, I have 2 kids. I have a husband to take care of, a house to take care of, and of course myself, and I'm doing it all by myself. I don't have a grandmother to come or things like that. My mom's all the way in California and she's not well enough to take care of them. And then my mother-in-law is far away. So it's like one of those things where it is just me and my husband and my kids. Like I don't have a babysitter or anything like that. And I'm still managing to run a business and actually quite successfully. And I'm not all over the place. If I say I'm going to get something up, don't I get it up? If you message me and you ask me, hey, can you do this? Don't I get it done? It's because my planning system works. It gets things done. I'm not sitting up here clicking on links and stuff and, oh, my daily view for today. It's so cute with all these stickers. It is great to have pretty stickers, but you want to also make sure that first you're putting God at the head of your plan so that you can actually succeed at what you're doing, but also that you're not doing the most. I don't ever overplan. You guys notice how whenever I'm planning something for like my days look very simplified, right? Like I'll have what I want to accomplish in there, like maybe 3 top things that I absolutely want to get done for the shop. I'm not staying up for like long, crazy hours. I get to sleep at around 11 at the latest. I still work out. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not all over the place. So you have to look at your life and compare it to the person that you want to buy your planner from. And I know that sounds crazy, but it's legit, seriously. If you look at their life and you look at yours, is it similar? And if it is, are they together? Like, does it seem like they have their stuff together? And what I mean, not by their reels and stuff like that, are they meeting deadlines? Are they popping out products frequently that are of good, clean quality? Are they working out? Are they using their trackers that they put in their planner, or did they just put it in there because they saw someone else have it in their planner? These are all the things you want to look for. And if it all checks out, then it's like, yeah, buy that planner system. It might actually work for you. But if it looks crazy, everything's all over the place, and it's very clear that they just want to sell stickers and planners on Etsy to make money, then be careful, because at that point you're just buying from someone who just wants your money. They're not actually trying to help you improve your life. They're just trying to get some coins, boo. So yeah, just keep that in mind. I know, on my channel, I keep it real. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. Based off of what I've experienced, like planning for me, I've been doing this for a very long time as far as planners are concerned. Now, digital planning is new to me, but I'm just like, there's been plenty of systems that I've tried where it just simply didn't work. Like, I'll be honest with you. Using the Happy Planner was nice because it was pretty and it cost a lot of money, so I felt bougie, and it was just stickers. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was about the stickers. Like, yay, it's so pretty. But what made the Happy Planner so good, and which is what I wanted to implement in my planners, is the customization of not having to use every day and every week. If you don't want to, you just take it out of the rings, right? I'm not using this week, or I'm not going to use this month because I know it's not really a busy month for me, so I'm going to take it out. And if it's an undated Happy Planner, then you can easily just reuse it, right? With this planner, you just use what you need and you throw away what throw away what you don't. But you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So I'm using the Shopping with Lena kit, Spring Day kit. I want to say this really quick because this video is going to be over soon. But with Lena, she is a character. She's not any specific race. I just wanted to say this because I have gotten a few messages about this. Lena is drawn the way that she is because she could pass for a multitude of races. But I am going to do a girls' night out kit where she has like a multitude of colors, like as far as skin tone is concerned and whatnot. But yeah, just think of Lena like Tommy Pickles. That's just the way she looks. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's not a specific person. So it'll be so cute to have in your planner for quick decorations or whatever like that. Maybe you can have her say a quote like wash your clothes or something. I don't know. But I am going to try to get that girls' night out kit done by sometime in April. I'm not going to put it within this month because I have to prepare the planners and stuff like that, but I'll let you guys know. I'm very excited to do some different characters for that specific kit, and I'll try out some other ones in the near future. But yeah, so what do you guys think of the planner system thus far? Just looking at it. When April hits, you guys will really be able to see what it's like because I'll be using the actual dividers and stuff like that. But right now I'm just using the day pages and the week pages because that's what's going on. But anyways, let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and plan with me and all that jazz. Don't forget to check out everything in the link tree below. And once again, follow me on Instagram if you have one. That's where all the updates will be, including the actual like legit launch date for this planner system. And maybe I'll do a giveaway for this planner for one blessed human being on here to get the entire system as well as the exclusive kit. But anyways, you guys have a good one, and I will talk to you soon, next week. Yeah. Bye.